as we go on to Miramar now. A big thank you as well to Intel joining us here on the road here at PGI.S. Time to take to the plane, time to take it to Pansy and Poro.
Alrighty, it's Miramar time. Shout out to every one of you at home tuning in right now around the world, cheering for your region, cheering for your favorite teams. It has been an excellent display so far. And I also want to highlight and a shout out to all the analysts who aren't even working today. They're all just chilling on Discord, watching the games. I love it. It's good to see the dedication still being strong. But we're starting off in the north, heading towards the south. Poro, what are your thoughts here? I mean, it feels like now we've had Oath go through, right? So that was the big one. That was one of the teams we were waiting for, saying, right, they've got to get a win now. They've been getting late game. They've been doing better and better. But there's been other names alongside that. Who are you now looking to maybe join them?
I mean, look, I'm probably going to be the biggest DA stan you'll ever see in the world right now. These guys have, they deserve it so hard at this point. Like, they're playing so well. Just so well, and to see them get so close so many times now and just not be able to take that win is just absolutely wrecking me. So I really want to see DA be able to pull it out. And to be honest, Miramar has been their map. Their stats on Miramar have been way better than Erangel. I mean, obviously, you know, hot drops probably do that to you, but
DA happy, Daytrade happy, Gen.G happy, probably Zenith pretty happy with this too. Freak of Freaks might need to consider pulling themselves back together. FaZe already on the move here. They're going to be trying to get in towards a prime position, but we've seen these sends being very precarious for FaZe. I worry for them in this scenario. That north side is about to get busy. Everyone's starting to send through. T1 on the move, Freak of Freaks on the move. This is all towards that eastern side, but I'm looking at ends. I'm looking at E36. I'm seeing all these other teams trying to build their way in. A bit of a shot on the fly. Doesn't land on the drive-by, but keep your eyes on the kill feed. Tixu's gone down. That's going to be probably pretty commonplace here. This circle is when it all explodes. It's all quiet until it's not. T1 letting E36 pass. FaZe have actually found a position to play with here. I think it might be a little open, but no. Bit of revenge from the previous game. Going to find Ristamar after that a little bit of a scuffle they had on that military island on Erangel. So that's going to feel pretty good for them. But FaZe need to be careful. Zenith are going to surely have vision on this, and they've just been picked up too. So again, FaZe need to be careful now. And I'm looking at who else is on the move. Tiamba's in the vehicles, maybe looking for a position they can send to. So keep your eyes trained on where they decide to go.
It's been absolutely nuts. The movement of Skittles all over the little mini map here. Tiamba going to try to find somewhere, and they are going. Looks like they'll find a little ditch just off to the side of FaZe here. Gen.G, as you said, had the compound over there in Graveyard. They managed to get a knock on a FaZe. Looks like that res came through, but they have to worry now about Ents that has moved into the actual Graveyard while Gen.G holds out in the church. They have E36 to their south, and this is another fight. Buriram finding themselves in the middle of a scrap once again. This time it's going to be with Kia Damwan. Grenades are going to come through. Not going to find any joy just yet. Indigo, though, spots out Naradra. Gets him about 50 HP, but no knocks.
Oh, yeah, but I always feel even if Buriram do go down, they will get a couple with them. I don't feel as though they're a team to get wiped out, but these nades are getting lined up, so Buriram better be ready for this already. You can see the spam coming in. Molotovs, there it is. Under goes through. Kanaxi receives. And still, Buriram struggling on this one. Is there another third party? No, it's got me out, actually. Pretty far off from this, so Naradra's got to be careful too, and it looks like they're going to go for the push. Kale already on the ground. They're going to be trying to wrap around this smoke, clear towards the back of the building. They missed one of them in the smoke, but now they're going to try and find the second. Naradra does get caught off. Nice work from Down One Gaming. At least they're trying to lock this out now, maybe solidify this spot as their own.
That's nice work from Damwan. The Godmount still up for Buriram, so they still have their insurance policy off in the distance. We wait and see where this new circle is going to take us. See, Tiamba is just getting absolutely rained on by AAA, who have made their way in as well, and that's going to be good news once again. And we talked about it earlier, DA placing the bet that this thing was going to cut south, and that bet has paid off in a huge way so far.
They'll be super happy with this. Again, FaZe straight in the vehicles. There's not much here. Maybe another ditch. They are very good at that. 8C's been caught. Oh no, Shimboy's got him. AC's flushed on this. They're going to arrive with 3 now. No way around it. And all those teams in the north, Zenith are going to have to move themselves as well. As much as they can do the damage now, they will have to find their way in. And Graveyard can live up to his name. And look at this. They're sending in E36. waiting on the other side. This should be comfortable for them. DA punishing FaZe in the meantime. As soon as they try to pull up, this could be a 16th for FaZe if they lose out on that final player. I think his Fuzzface still alive, maybe with the opportunity of a res, but at this point, this is a disaster again for FaZe Clan. They are not coming alive this time around.
Just nowhere is safe. I mean, there's so many players still up, so little places for them to play from. You can see everybody just trying to find any little ditch that they can hide in, any shack, any shed, any rock that they can even hide behind, as they're just getting picked apart by anybody that's got a secure position. DA doing work. They did the work on the FaZe already. Now they're finding LG Divine. Roth gonna take care of Tiamba, and that's them done and dusted. Zenith making their way in from the north side, and they're going to be hanging out on the very edge of the circle, although they do have to worry a little bit about detonation coming in from the north as well. But it looks like things might be starting to calm down a little bit, as everybody has either died or found a place to call home.
Yeah, some more precarious than others, of course. Zenith having to leave that nice compound they're in over towards the north, kind of on foot now, it looks like, or at least in the open. Beyond that, as said, graveyard littered with bodies. A Freak of Freaks still in the northeast. You can see detonation working their way through as well.
And where are they going to go? It's just going to be the shack.
This should be the first time we see a Korean team probably win this. Considering the positions, even just excluding Gen.G's, everyone else is still in a really good spot. This should be the first game we get to see a Korean team potentially solidify their spot. Now, that's not confirmed. There's still 14 teams, but you look at who's in which position and how many are alive. It seems to be the case. However, for now, we once again see a Freak of Freaks in a little bit of a scrap themselves in Salmon Gaming. So DA still building up in the kind of western side. They are well out of the circle at this point, but looking to kind of forge a way forward. FaZe going to get some attention from detonation. Fuzzface sprays down, commits to it, and loses. He gets a 1-for-1 trade out, but FaZe eliminated in 14th. And again, underwhelming results for FaZe. Unfortunate for the fans, but for now, we do look towards the teams on the move. It is going to be a Freak of Freaks holding the line. That high ground is theirs, but on the other side, will they know who's approaching? Under Kale, Acad, EJ, all starting to work their way forward.
And while this is going on at the same time, DA is starting to push into Detonation Gaming. They're going to see if they can maybe third party on this, capitalize off the push from FaZe. But no! A good grenade from C's is going to be right in the feet of Betrayalius. And now Betrayalius is going to find a knock as well. But Mert goes down as the push from DA is starting to fall apart here. Smash staying alive, but here we go. Damwon and Afrika still trading back and forth. 2 up for them. And oh, nice push there. Indigo going to be the last one up. Oh, he's got under with him. Okay. Ooh. All right, they'll get that
sketchy.
res. They'll be back up to 3 strong. And now LG Divine comes in behind DA, because why not?
Now, you can see LG Divine are not looking great. That is fire on the floor.
That is fire.
One nade would be quite scary. But everything else in front of them is also quite scary. They're going to have to try and make their run eventually, but they know that someone is waiting on this other side. It depends who's there. Detonation Gaming on the other side, though, going to make light work of one. Good adjustment on the second. And Nikki is your only one standing. And, well, I say standing lightly because they are prone. Trade not available. He gets the damage in, but it doesn't matter. It's done for. Good timing from Zenith to make this push, too. This secures that side. But I'm seeing T1 maybe looking quite responsive in this, and they're the ones closest nearby. So Zenith could get punished if they don't turn around quickly, and no, they don't. Roth there will suffer, but actually Aqua 5 gets knocked by his own teammate. So now Zenith have a chance to fight back. Maybe they can keep control of this.
And Day Trade actually in a good spot, too, to do a little bit of third party onto Zenith. As T1, they left that perfect little spot that they were in to come and clean up Zenith, and they actually do it as well. Day Trade, Venatica going to taken low, but he's going to find the knock onto Adder, and T1 goes down as AAA slides out at the perfect time to do some third party for themselves.
Under. Oh, that ridge line, man, is brutal. E36 did have the numbers up, so they will actually get all 4 back standing. Let's have a look here. 2 seconds now. Where is this circle going? Alrighty, we've got a problem on Gen.G's hands. They need to get rid of the Finns. Keep your eyes on it. They need to clear this and clear it fast. And they're going to do just that. Find Squeaky real quick. Now, Diggory, he's not loving this. He is just waiting in the corner, hoping he gets away with his life, but I don't feel as though he will. Nope, PO's going to check on him. And there we have it. We're down to our top 4 here. Now, we have E36 with 4 alive, AAA with 3, and Gen.G with 4. PO's finally going to find Pure Boy. Now, Daytrade do have the 1 alive, so Little Snake's still around. But this cross is dangerous for Gen.G. If AAA look that way, they can keep them humble and locked in towards those rocks, but they may be more focused on maybe Daytrade or someone else who's in front of them here. It looks like PO, he always seems to be the instigator, doesn't he? He's going to be leading the way. Now, it's got to be clean. AAA's, they're not really looking this way. Now they will be. Nades come out. It's going to be time to go. Inonite's going to lead the way forward. Gem's on the other side, though. That's not bad. Nice little pre-nade. Oh! Over the top he goes. It looks like an action movie, but it's not looking so good for AAA. Trade comes back through. Ether does go down, but PO got the first.
That's a nice little grenade. Gems will go down as well, and that's attack all around taken out, and that was the biggest hurdle for Gen.G. They have so much real estate now to work with. Venotica has already caused problems for E36. Now, E36 could still get something done here. They've got some real estate to work with, but that circle is looking so nice for Gen.G. They've got to clutch it out, don't they?
These are good nades from Venotica. Now, whether or not they do much with it, there's a tag, there was a follow-up. Hold on, yeah, there it is. And keep in mind, Loki was isolated from the others, but there's still the main 3-pack. Daytrade Gaming are just being a nuisance to Gen.G right now.
I do like what Gen.G did. They've taken that ridge line and they've done a wide spread around. They're not over peaking. They're just kind of looking for information right now. I think they were assuming that E36 maybe would have tried to reposition, or that they're going to continue trying to push around. That's why they've got Loki just lying prone right there, listening for footsteps. He's not peeking. He's just trying to gain information about when E36 is going to try to make their move. And so far, E36 just waiting for the blue.
E36, I don't think they've got many smokes either. If going off the assumption, it looks like they're going to go for that wrap, and Loki is perfectly positioned for this, waiting so patiently on the other side. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Waiting around the corner, Sato. As soon as they show, Loki could punish this one. Gen.G responding accordingly, going to lean this way. Daytrade still out and about. Venotica going to try and use this time to move up, but sprayed away at on the other side. Gen.G ready for the fight still. Both these teams playing the long game here. No one wants that first fight. Let's see if they can get rid of that snake first. It looks like they will. Venotica's going to be there. Gen.G now should make their push, and they do. Loki patiently waited. Surely this is Korea's time to get themselves through to the weekend. Good nade. They don't see it. This could be a disaster. Gen.G peek up and over. Finally, they get it done.
Oh my God.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, or die from last shot. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing.